Hi, I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design, and I just read the comments from the last video, and I think I need to explain something here so people will understand. Okay, the problem is right now, if you go to the store to buy something and you want 7 different things, chances are before you get all 7 of them in your cart, one of them is going to be sold out, and you don't want to order 6 things and then have to go back and pay the shipping to get that 7th item. You want them all at once. Okay, I understand that. Now, let's go with scenario 2, where all I have to do is go and check one box and I can allow back ordering. Okay, so you go there to get your items. A couple of them are on back order, no big deal, you order them anyway, and you pay. Okay, now when you get your order, you'll get all 7 items. Might be a couple weeks before you get it, but okay, say I allow back orders for 10 items. How long is it going to be before all 10 of those items are gone? Not long at all. Say 1 day. Okay, now for 1 day, you could get everything that you wanted, including back order. But after that day, when all that stuff is bought up, then the back order is going to disable itself because it can't go forever. I can't put 1,000 on there. And now they're out of stock, and they're not going to be back in stock until I build all the back order. So that means for like 3 or 4 days, maybe a week, those are going to be out of stock. It's really no different than if I just put them in as I build them. They wouldn't be out of stock more than a week. So you've gained nothing. All you've done is bought some time on one end, which is going to cost you time on the other end. The hard fact is, bottom line, undeniable, I can only build so much stuff. So that's all that I can sell in the store is what I can build. After that, it's out of stock. So it's like a bucket and a faucet. The faucet puts out the same amount of water all the time. You can do all kinds of things with it. You can leave it under there and fill it up. You can give it just enough in to drink out of it. But at the end, you got the same amount of water out of that faucet, no matter how you fill the bucket. And that's the way it is in the store. No matter how you do it, you can cutesy up with back ordering and all kinds of stuff. But in the end, the public will only be able to buy what Tinny builds. It's the same amount. The easiest way is to just have it as I build it, stock it. And when it's gone until I rebuild it. That's the shortest way for everything to get done with the least time down for out of stock. So this is a very unique situation. I don't know of anybody else that's in the situation where they have 3 times the demand, 3 times more demand than they have production capability. Okay, let's look at it this way. Well, Tinny, if you've got that much demand, just CNC this stuff out and buy it 100 to a time and stock the store right up. I think you'll find, I know this is kind of hard to understand, if I put 100 of everything in the store, I'd probably sell out in a few days, and I put 100 more in, I wouldn't sell anything because everybody would have what they wanted. The demand is there, but it's not a long-term demand. When I build a stove, if the demand was there infinitely, I would sell thousands and thousands of them. Sure, I just CNC out 1,000 or send them to China or something and just put them in and sell thousands of them. That's not how it works. It's like the Moodoo. I bid 3 off, and then I put 8 in the store, and the 4 tonight, that's 12. So that's 15 Moodoos, and by the way, I believe they're all gone. They only lasted, I don't know, a couple hours. Okay, so there's 15 of them out there. Now, I'm pretty sure that I'll sell maybe another 20 of them, and then they'll be in the store, they'll be in stock all the time. Every now and then somebody will buy one, maybe once a week or something, but you won't keep selling 4 and 5 a day. It's a short-term thing. There's maybe 30 people out there that want that stove and will pay about anything to get it. and after that it'll just be an occasional sale. My M5, when I first started building it, couldn't keep it in stock. After I sold maybe 50 of them, everybody basically in the cult member, that superior group that has to buy one of everything Tinny builds, after everybody got one, and a few of the other people. Now occasionally somebody buys one. I sell an M5. Lately I've been selling one every day, but there was times there where I went a week without selling one. So I'm glad I don't have 1,000 of these in a case, and money invested in waiting to sell them, because that wouldn't be good. This market's a very short spurt market. It appears there's all kinds of volume there and all kinds of buying power, but it's really a very short window. You know, anytime you come up with something new, you're pretty sure you'll sell 50 of them. After that, probably not. So it's kind of an odd market. Now, getting off that subject, I noticed a window popped up on my YouTube page showing stuff I might be interested in, and it was a stove. I don't know what country. I'm going to say Japan, because I can't read and I can't tell the difference between Japanese and Chinese or any of that Oriental writing. But it was all in Oriental, you know, with the, you know how the writing is for Japanese. And it was a little stove, exquisitely built. It obviously was completely a CNC job made out of aluminum. It was beautiful. And it was a canister with a lid that screwed off with an O-ring on it. And it had a copper coil with two down tubes that went down into the alcohol. Put the alcohol in it, screw the tube on, and the copper tubes are in the alcohol. He used a jet lighter to warm the coil, and that heat was carried by those copper tubes down into the alcohol, which started the alcohol expanding, and then there were two little tiny jets in the tube pointed up. And boy, it didn't take much at all, and that took off and ran like one of those butane lighters, kind of a roar to it. Had a little stand, that modular stand that went in it with some vents in it. Fantastic stove. I'd really like to have one, but it was all Oriental. I'm guessing that he wasn't selling them. It was just a demo, one-off thing. But if I was going to copy a stove, if I was going to steal somebody's design, that's the one I'd steal. That was nice. Very innovative, very well built, something that would probably have to be built on a CNC, and I'm pretty sure you could sell every single one of them that you built, probably for a fair amount of money. I certainly would pay $50 for one right off the top, no problem. Very innovative. And that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see people come out with new, fresh ideas. I don't like to see us all just kicking the same thing around, you know, beer cans, soda cans, beer cans, wick stove, soda can stove, wick stove. I really like to see some new, fresh ideas come out. There's a lot of very creative people out there, and I'm always looking all the time for the new ideas. Maybe it's something I can use, maybe it's something I just want to buy, but that's when I really admire somebody and take my hat off to them. And to those gentlemen who made that loop feed stove, hats off. That was a fantastic design. I left them a comment telling them that. Really nice stove. Extremely simple. It was really hot. Showed it boiling water. That's the stuff I'm looking for. And I hope he starts selling them, because he does. I'll buy one. So that's the business end of the whole thing. I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design. Get out and hike. Take a friend. Enjoy the great outdoors. And more important than anything, try to spend some time enjoying your backpacking gear, your stoves, your hammock, your backpack. Mess around with it. There's no harm at all in going right out on the back deck and using your alcohol stove. Most of the people that buy mine do that, and that's just fine with me, and it's just fine with them. It's a hobby. Bye-bye.